Hey everyone, it's Dan.
And Georgina.
And we're here for another episode of our podcast, just updating everyone on how we've been and talking about what we have to look forward to.
Yeah, you can probably see we're in a little bit of a new space. We're in our beautiful Frida. Sorry, Frida is, I have a blanket because I'm always cold and she is eating the blanket. So some of the same old stuff, just a new space.
Same stuff, different space.
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful, kind of townhouse. It's just absolutely beautiful. It's actually the place that we wanted to move into coming to Columbus, but we couldn't. It was, there were no availability.
Yeah, there's only 14 or something of the units we want.
Yeah, and so, you know what? We manifested it, and here we are.
And it's great spot for us. I've been helping out at a brewery down the street, which is really fun, and we love it there.
Yeah.
We go down the street and hang out all the time.
He's going to be creating a chili for them with... am I not allowed to say this?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's this massive chili competition, and they chose him to create the brewery's chili. And this is an incredible brewery. It's just when you think about kind of that culture, this is the exact opposite. It's so inclusive. And I remember when I went there, I was like, wow, I like this place. I feel really good. As a Black woman, I don't always feel the same welcoming vibe. And
a lot of breweries are known for that sort of bro culture, and it's
yes.
literally in the mission statement of Land Grant to be an inclusive place for everyone. So, it's really exciting. And I'm making the chili with this beer right here called Sweater Vibes, which is apple cinnamon English ale. So I'm really excited. I'm going to post that on my website. Maybe it might be up already when this video comes out.
Yeah.
Might be coming soon, depending on when we want to show it compared to when people are going to taste it.
Yes, and the beer is delicious. And, oh my goodness, Dan just made chili, I think, last week. Oh my goodness. He made more of was it Cincinnati style chili? Yeah. But he put it in in raviolis. Anyways, it was freaking fantastic.
That one's definitely on the website already.
So
because I'm posting
good.
It tomorrow.
So good. But yeah, so Dan has been busy with all kinds of incredible projects. But most importantly, what's one really big thing that's culminating very soon?
Coming up soon is my Nacho Cookbook. It's called Nachos for Dinner. You can pre-order it now. And I'm excited. I worked really hard on it. I've worked on it for 4 years. And it's awesome. And I can't wait to just be talking about it constantly when it's about to come out.
It is a lifetime's work, really. Because
yeah.
you, right?
Well, I've been making nachos my whole life, as a lot of people, my age have. It's the first recipe I learned to make in the microwave. I loved doing it. I was all about it. I made it for my friends when we got older and we were drinking and hanging out. My friend mentioned it in our wedding speech about
John,
the
yeah.
nachos that I was making all the time.
The chicken ones?
No,
that
the
was
nachos I would sneak downstairs when my parents were sleeping and we were drunk at the middle of the night. And and I worked at the burrito shop for 3 years.
Yes.
So I had a lot of recipes that I developed for the burrito shop. So it really is sort of the culmination of everything I've kind of done.
Yeah, and you know what else? You know who co-signs this book? Rachel Ray.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. She wrote a quote, and it's going right front and center on the cover, possibly bigger than my own name.
It's okay. Rachel Ray, and by Dan.
Whatever sells the books.
Yes, but this is Dan's. He didn't mention it. I was paying attention very closely. This is his 5th cookbook. Can you imagine that? I really cannot, because I'm just, I guess, not that kind of creative person. But that is such an incredible milestone. You should be so proud of yourself.
Thank you. I am. I'm excited. I'm proud. Looking back on all the different books lately and has been inspiring for sure. And it's cool. Like, this book is, I think, of all my books, the one that will be the most like tattered and bruised and stained, because it has a lot of really, really solid everyday recipes. Even if you're not just making them into the nachos, the first 1/3 of the book is salsas, different chicken recipes, like chili even, all the stuff you can put onto nachos. So.
Oh, I love that. It's incredible. Like, he's already gotten some feedback when he posted it. Someone was like, I love sheet dinners, I'm buying it, and that's the cool thing. It's like approachable, and they're made on a sheet pan. So, people love those. And recently Dan was in Breckenridge. So he went on this. I'll let you tell the story because it's your story to tell. But
oh yeah, I went to a blogger retreat with a bunch of really great bloggers who have all been doing it for a long time, and who are honestly like business moguls in a way, just with like whole staff, and just like really just work hard and make great recipes. And it was interesting to chat with everyone and learn. We all learned from each other and just talked about like the future, where things were going and all that stuff.
Yeah, I came home inspired with all these ideas. So, that's what I love to see. I feel like we both knew some of those bloggers, like previously Greer Mountain.
Oh, yeah, now she's the Curious Plate. Curious Plate, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you've known her for a while. Like, her agent sent her cookbook, like you send her cookbooks, like Lemon Bowl, like forever. So I just love seeing all of the thought and energy that went into that. It was so thoughtful, just every element. And what is that incredible Rashid? Oh, I love how he knew what I was going to say. Makes life easy.
Best meal, and I made a recipe inspired by his
already.
Meal. Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at this.
That soon. It's he made us these ribeyes with a jerk butter, finished in jerk butter.
Why didn't I get a bite? This was made and I didn't get a bite. Where was I?
I made a ribeye sandwich with jerk mayo.
Oh, was that the day you were like, there's a piece of steak up here on a plate for you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Don't tell me that I didn't give you a piece. I did offer.
I was like,
it was like 11 p.m. on a Thursday.
I know.
No, 11 a.m. on a Thursday.
I was like, I think I was probably getting ready to do something, and I had already brushed my teeth, so I was like, can't.
I already brushed my teeth. I can't have this amazing.
Well, I was about to head out to like go vintage shopping with one of my new friends in Columbus, so didn't want to show up with steak breath.
Do you want to tell us about the vintage shopping?
Oh my goodness, I love Columbus. We are just both so obsessed with this city. One, the people are so nice, and when it comes to the people, like Land Grant had their 7-year anniversary recently. We went to the party, and Dan saw one of his coworkers, and his wife and I really connected. She immediately invited me to brunch the next day and to the book club. So I've been hanging out with this cool new group, and just recently we went to a refillery. So basically I brought all these jars and stuff and got our laundry detergent, like soap, all-purpose sprays, everything, so that you don't have to worry about packaging, and the impact on the environment. You just reuse these glass or whatever you have, really, so you don't have to buy something new, which was incredible. And then after we went vintage shopping, there was this whole in Clintonville, this whole street of great shops. And I just love how serious Columbus is about sustainability, and I'm seeing it everywhere. In the recycling, in composting, there are so many incredible compost programs. They're getting kids involved in composting. Anyways, I've become a very long-winded person, so
you're doing great.
In order to keep us under 70 minutes, there is something really exciting that we're planning right now.
Oh, we planned a trip to Mexico. Mexico
Yes,
City
we're going to
specifically.
Mexico City for some research for the Nacho Cookbook and really immersing ourselves in the culture, the history, everything. And we just have the most epic trip planned.
Yeah.
I'm like, if I can spit it out. I'm just so excited. I can't,
Yeah, we can't wait. We got a reservation at Pujol, which is like the 9th highest rated restaurant in the world. We planning to go to the Frida Kahlo Museum. We're planning to
do a spa day at like I think the St. Regis or the Four Seasons. Like we're literally like we haven't taken a real vacation where one of us wasn't working
ever.
I don't think we've like even on our like mini moon. I was working. The year we got married, he
2 cookbooks.
2 cookbooks came out. So like,
Well, on our mini moon to Portland, you even had to work. And
did? Oh no! Oh yeah!
Just
and
like
I got sick
very,
too.
very quick, and we know we were sick because we had done like,
just
the
pushed our bodies to the max.
But and then in Puerto Rico, you also
I did have to work. Yeah,
and that was like especially you had gotten the time off, and they basically emailed when we landed there, and we're like.
And I actually jumped on a call in the rental car on the way to our Airbnb. Yeah, which all of these things happen. We had the best time, but now I think I have like literally 17 days off in December because all of these things led me to the job that I'm at right now at Apartment Therapy, where every week our CEO, my boss, is saying, please use your vacation. This is time that you need away to come back inspired and ready to work. Like they are literally like, they're like, we're looking at your PTO and you haven't taken enough vacation, so they're very serious about it. And I'm even more grateful to be in this position now.
Really great.
Yeah.
Another thing that I've been working on, and I kind of got inspired by the trip for this, is I'm trying to post to TikTok at least 5 days a week.
Yes. And I love that because, from the marketer side, I've been seeing just how many more campaigns we have taking off on TikTok and just how much money is being invested into it. So I'm always like, Dan, I think that like maybe you should do more TikTok. And he's like, I know. And he's already creating so much incredible content everywhere. And it's crazy because you have to make it just for TikTok. You can't like make one and then put it over here a lot of the time. It's a lot of work. But I feel like you just came home so inspired. You had all these incredible ideas that, were exciting to you, but exciting to me.
I got caught up a little bit thinking like that I needed to make YouTube stuff or Twitch stuff. And it's a lot of work. And I realized like I can bust out these TikToks that are like good quality and the same thing.
Yeah.
But like do a lot of them. And I have the ideas and I have old content that I can repurpose, not just like re-cook it. Like I'm going to make a pickle pancake on there tomorrow maybe. But no, I'm excited and it feels like refreshing to be kind of doing something different. And back when I first started my blog, one of my things to help me be creative was I was like, I need to post 3 or 4 times a week. And I just like forced myself to make. Yeah. And now I'll wait for like better ideas and stuff. But it's like, if I push myself this way, it'll make me be newly creative in different ways. And my other hang up sometimes is like I don't want to do like what other people are doing or like the same old stuff. So sometimes I'll be like, I can't just do recipe videos on TikTok, but like I can because my recipes are unique and the way I film it is going to be unique. So like I can do just recipe videos because like it's going to be good.
Yeah, 2 things. So one, I wouldn't call your being original a hang up. I admire it actually a lot that like you are averse to kind of playing a game. You really try to stay true to kind of how you feel and why you started and how you started. And I love that. Number 2, the best thing about TikTok is it's still democracy anyone can do anything. And everyone is doing everything, because I've had to do some research to find clean talkers. And oh my God, people are literally just filming their toilet. Dirty toilet.
Wow.
So, there's a space for everyone. Oh my goodness.
We also were so excited recently to go to our first true live show since the pandemic, really.
Yes.
We've seen a few bands here and there, at Land Grant or outside randomly,
yeah.
that we didn't know or necessarily were into, but we bought tickets to see Arlo Parks, who we love, and it was our first show in Columbus, which was awesome. A new venue that was incredible.
It was so small. Everyone was masked, so respectful. We were all still I don't remember touching anyone really. Everyone was spaced a little bit of ways apart. It was the smallest venue I think I've ever been to for music. It really is. It was the smallest for you?
I mean, I've seen people at coffee shop and stuff.
But okay, yes.
But it was easily one of the smallest.
Yeah,
and it's incredible to see someone like Arlo Parks, and we're also seeing Frank Turner at the same place at a 350, capacity
It's
venue.
Incredible.
And just another cool thing about Columbus, where in Boston, even the small names play these kind of big clubs.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was really interesting too, because it was the first day that this concert company is requiring vaccination. So it's a national company. It's probably the biggest one in the country. Yeah. And they decided our livelihoods depend on this.
Yeah.
So we're putting our foot down. And it was the first day, and it's crazy because, do you want to tell that story?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's totally fine. So we had to bring our vaccination cards, and we get there, we bring it, and we're ready to go. And the guy's like, girl, no, you do not have the date that you were vaccinated on this card. It could have been yesterday for all I know. And I was like, oh my God, I never noticed this. And he was like, I'm sorry, I can't let you in. And I was like, it's okay, I totally understand, because I really appreciate people trying to keep other people safe. I can't get mad at that. I'm like, it wasn't meant to be. And he looked at me, and he was like, well, let me ask someone, because he must have been wow, she's really understanding. I don't know why he was like, well, I'll just double check.
A lot of other people were
gave him a hard time.
But also so it was kind of confusing for a minute, and he was like, we're still figuring this out. It's our first day doing it.
And I was like, I have the email confirmation of the day that I got vaccinated. And he was like, yeah, bring it up. So I was like, look, remember I told you it was March 9th? Look, the email says it. And, and he was like, and it was the same. We got vaccinated pretty much in the same week, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, he was like, I think this will work. Let me ask. And he asked around, and we got in, and it was cool that they were
I'm glad they were so hardcore. It made me feel very safe, because they turned away a lot of people.
It was also cool that even though they were being hardcore, they were still flexible.
Yes.
And it was also just it made us feel a extra layer of safety, because we weren't sure if we wanted to go, honestly.
Yeah, and it was just so incredible. I first of all, Arlo Parks, I never thought I would be able to see, live. But it turns out Columbus is a stop for a lot of incredible artists, and we're going to see them all. The ticket was $20, so.
That was resale too.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was for original.
So that was such a special kind of re-entry, because we used to go to a lot of shows. We missed a ton in 2020, and I miss doing that with you, because it's indescribable how you feel when you're with this person. A lot of the music Dan's introduced me, all these indie artists, and I grow to love them. And then I'm here, they're in front of me, I'm listening to them live with the person who introduced
And
me.
everyone is so engaged and like excited. And
Yes, it's just...
She like did poetry and everyone got quiet and it was really nice.
It was incredible.
Great band playing along.
Fantastic band, yes. So it just like, it felt like such an incredible, just positive night. I'm just so grateful and so excited about everything that's to come.
Absolutely. Well, this was really fun, and hopefully we can try to do it a little more.
Yeah, I think the last time we did was like January.
I mean, we moved, and
I had a surgery, like, oh my goodness. So there was a lot.
But, you know, look forward to some more, and we're excited to see you next time.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in.